And now we will move on to our next oath. And I may decide to go home right now and not do it. This is a phenomenal woman, and this is so exciting. I would ask longtime friend and most esteemed Justice Mike Cherry, please, to join us up here, which he has, who will be swearing in our Mayor-elect Shelley Berkley. And Miss Berkley and Justice Cherry, please, it's your time too. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, and I would like to invite Mayor-elect Berkley's husband, Dr. Larry Lerner, to join us. Her wonderful son, Max, and daughter, oh my goodness, I know from when you were a little boy, my goodness, I'm old. Her son did, and daughter-in-law, Kelly, with grandsons, Avi and Teddy. Oh, are you sure you want to be mayor? Look at what the fun you could have. Oh, are they cute? Son Sam Berkley and daughter-in-law Vile. Her daughter, Dr. Stephanie Lerner, son-in-law Mike Levine, and granddaughter Naya. Come on up. Her former husband, Fred Berkley, and his wife, Dee. Please come forward. Part of the family. And niece, Natalie Berkley, to join in as well. Wow, wonderful. This is family. So nice to have you here, and I understand, Dr. Lerner, you'll be holding the Bible, which you already have. And at this time, this is yours, and let me switch places with you. Please, if you'll.
I promise that my introductory remarks will be shorter than the introduction of Shelley's family. First of all, Mayor, thank you on behalf of the judiciary. As a former Chief Justice in 12 and 17, I want to thank you for your service to the city of Las Vegas and the state of Nevada. Thank you, Carolyn. Come a little bit closer. It was 1976 when I first laid eyes on Rochelle Levine, also known as Shelley Berkley. I was the assistant Clark County public defender, and she had just gotten out of law school, and she was looking for some employment. And she had some people that were backing her from Temple Beth Shalom, which I was a member, and I went to Morgan Harris and said, I'd like to hire this woman. And she said, Mike, you know we don't hire women. And it wasn't until 1977, a year later, that we finally hired Janet Blumen, who I had interviewed. And I think now there's over 100 public defenders, and I think the majority are women. So Shelley didn't give up. She, as far as she served in the Nevada legislature, where I think Max was born, right?
Max was born before I got in.
Okay. And she was a university regent. And then we hooked up again. Excuse me, Larry, hooked up. In 1998, Shelley was running for Congress, and I was running for District Court 17. We both campaigned, and we both won. I was then able to be a district court judge and later a Supreme Court justice. But Shelley had 7 terms in the United States House of Representatives, and she was a magnificent congresswoman. She used to come home every weekend. I don't know how she did it, Larry, seriously, running back and forth between Washington and Las Vegas. But then she came home, and when she was in Congress, she served a lot of young people who participated in the Las Vegas office and the Washington, D.C. office. One of the very special person that you did was my son, David Cherry, who now works for the city of Henderson and is a government affairs person there, and you were his mentor, as well as all the young people that served in Las Vegas and in Washington, D.C. when you were a congresswoman.
Now they're all old people.
That's true. Then she wrapped up here with Touro University, and then she decided to go ahead and become the mayor of the city of Las Vegas. And I know that George and Estelle and Al are all looking down saying, great going on. So we're not going to have a Goodman anymore, but we're going to have a good woman. Here we go. Let's go slow. I state your name.
I, Shelley Berkley,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the government of the United States,
and the government of the United States
and the Constitution and government
and the Constitution and government
of the state of Nevada,
of the state of Nevada
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
whether domestic
whether domestic
or foreign,
or foreign,
and that I will bear
and I will bear
true faith,
true faith,
allegiance, and loyalty
allegiance, and loyalty
to the same,
to the same,
any ordinance,
any ordinance,
resolution,
resolution,
or law of any state,
or law of any state,
notwithstanding,
notwithstanding,
and further,
and further,
that I am not under
that I am not under
any direct or indirect
any direct or indirect
obligation to vote for,
obligation to vote for,
appoint, or elect
appoint, or elect
any person to any office,
any person to any office,
position, or employment
position, or employment
in the city government of the city of Las Vegas,
of the city government of the city of Las Vegas,
and further,
and further,
I will faithfully
I will faithfully
perform
perform
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter,
the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter,
mayor of the city of Las Vegas,
mayor of the city of Las Vegas,
and further,
and further,
that my bona fide address
that my bona fide address
is shown herein,
is shown herein,
and I will immediately notify
and I will immediately notify
the city of Las Vegas
the city of Las Vegas
of any change of address
of any change of address
during my term of office.
during my term of office.
Shelley, so help me God.
Shelley, so help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Shelley Berkley.
And Mayor Berkley, your certificate of mayorship and some flowers. Heartiest congratulations to you. And if I may, Mayor Berkley, I know I have never known you to be silent. The microphone and City Hall is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. You know, I don't usually read a speech. I try to do everything spontaneously, but in preparing for today, I either had to concentrate on being prepared to run the meeting or memorizing the speech, so I thought I would do my job and run a good meeting today. So I'm gonna read some of this. Before, Mayor, are you still here? Mayor, okay. I would appreciate if everybody helped me in thanking and congratulating the Mayor's Goodman. "25 years of dedicated service from one family to any city is extraordinary. And I want to thank the Goodmans for their 25 years of service to all of us and to the community that we love. And while I'm thanking mayors, I would like to thank my very, very dear friend, the former mayor of Las Vegas, Jan Jones, who who brought glamour and brought all of us into the modern Las Vegas. Thank you, Jan. I love you. To Rabbi Goodman, there's a lot of Goodmans here. For the first 10, he has been my rabbi for about 26 years now. For the first 10 years, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. But either his accent has gotten a little lighter or I'm starting to understand what he's saying. But I can't thank him enough for being here and giving the invocation on this very special occasion. To my dear friend, Justice Cherry, there you are. I do recall that you didn't hire me. But we have been friends for longer than I can imagine. As a matter of fact, I don't remember a time that I didn't know the Cherry family, and I'm just thrilled, Mike, that you were able to do this with me. Thank you. It's both an honor and a privilege for me to be here today as your new mayor. I'm very aware of the responsibility that you have entrusted me with, and I pledge to devote my life to working on behalf of the city of Las Vegas and the people who have chosen to make this remarkable city their home. No one does this in a vacuum. So I wish to pay tribute and thank my family, my husband, Dr. Larry, my kids, my grandkids, my in-laws, my outlaws, my ex-laws. Anybody willing to call me a family member, I appreciate a lot. They really have sacrificed an extraordinary amount. Missed birthday parties, missed dinners while I was serving the public, and they never complained, and they just encouraged me from the beginning to end. And it's good to know, along with Chandra, that we can appreciate our families and thank them for the extraordinary sacrifices they have made so I could be here today. Thank you. Love you. To the 15 candidates that ran for mayor, thank you and many of them are here today. Thank you so much for running an issues-oriented civil campaign. I learned a lot from the candidates that were running, and I think not only did it make me a better candidate, but it also hopefully will make me a better mayor. So thank you all, everyone that's in the room that ran, thank you. To my Toro family who's here in Mass, thank you so much for being here. I do know Toro is located in Henderson, but we're very, very happy to have you at City Hall today. To my new colleagues, thank you for welcoming me so warmly. I'm looking forward to working with you as we take our great city to the next level as a team with a vision for the future. And finally, thank God, I'd like to acknowledge the student body officers and the past principal and current principal of Shelley Berkley Elementary School who are here with us today. And there they are. Thanks, guys. I'm so happy that you are here. You're part of Las Vegas history, and you're part of my history. And I look forward to the day that our student body officers are standing up here in some capacity, serving your fellow citizens. So, sit. Good. I want to share with you how my family ended up in Las Vegas. It was 19, oh, is somebody crying? Oh, no. Oh, what happened? Kids. All right. It was 1964. I was 13 years old. My dad was a waiter in upstate New York. He was having a very hard time making a living. So one night, he put my sister and I and the dog in the back seat of our car. Parents were in the front seat. Everything we owned was in a U-Haul hooked up to the back bumper. We drove across country on the old Route 66. It was middle of the summer, no air conditioning in those days. It was a hellacious trip. We got to Hoover Dam. There were signs that said Las Vegas 30 miles. So my parents, who I thought were so old, they were 31 and 34 at the time, they wanted to see Las Vegas. This was such a big move for us. We never knew if we'd be coming back east again. We had no idea what our futures held for us. So we decided to stop in Vegas for the night. We never left. And one of these days, we're going to unpack the U-Haul. I know. I honestly thought my parents brought us to hell. It was so horribly hot and miserable. A few days after we got here, my mother went to Temple Beth Shalom, which was the only temple in town, and we became members. And my father went down to the Culinary Union, and they sent him out to the old Sands Hotel. We made a life for ourselves in the middle of the desert. A month after we arrived, our car was repossessed. It was not an easy time for my family. But I tell you this story not because it's so unique, but it's so relatable because half the people in Las Vegas got here almost the same way. Or they ran out of gas, or they ran out of money, and now they're mayors and governors, so it's great. Yeah. Las Vegas is a city of dreams. People dream big in our town. Whether it's hitting megabucks or landing a job to support your family, buying a home, opening a business, getting a second chance in a new town, we all have dreams. I believe it's my responsibility, it's my job, along with the members of the city council, city staff, and employees, to create an environment that is conducive to helping our fellow citizens realize their dreams. And I see former Senator Richard Bryan in the audience. Thank you so much for being here. I believe the next 10 years will see unprecedented growth and prosperity in our city. I will endeavor to create an atmosphere where everyone who wants to share in the success of Las Vegas has the opportunity to do so. No matter what the color of your skin, where your family's from, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, whether you're a business owner or a proud union member, Las Vegas needs your talent, your drive, your hard work if we're all going to succeed. We're a world-class tourist destination. We should also be a world-class place to live and raise our families. Working together with the other municipalities and jurisdictions, we can help make everybody's dream come true. And I'm going to ask for one thing. When JFK said the following, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." I was a kid at the time, but those words inspired me. It made me want to be a good citizen and work with others to make our country better. I'm going to ask the people of Las Vegas the following. Ask what you can do to make our city better. We will be here with you. and for you, working together to make this community the envy of our country and the world. It's a common goal of ensuring that the next chapter in the book of Las Vegas is more exciting, more dynamic, and more successful than it already is. I believe in my heart and in my very soul that together there isn't anything we can't accomplish and we can't do. And I am thrilled to have been elected to this post. I promise I will serve you well, put your needs above my own, as I always have, and I thank all of you for being here, for being part of our remarkable community, and for helping to make a difference. Thank you all very, very much.
We're going to do pictures, Mary. Yes.
Okay. Let's stop. All right, and everyone's.
Yep.
Let me get. I just want to see the kids. Thank you. Thank you. Can you guys look at me? We're gonna take a picture, okay? All righty, everyone. All right. We're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna take some more. We're gonna go in. Hey, Bud, can you look over here? We're gonna take a picture, buddy. All right, we're going. Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1.